Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are officially
Yeah.
season 4 live. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? What's up, QT fam?
Where that at? Let me go make sure it's on Facebook. Hold on. Let me go check right now.
Yes.
Right now.
I hope this microphone does not falleth. All
Please
right.
don't.
Saying we're live. I'm gonna wait for your confirmation of said live.
Okay, it says refresh. All right. And we're on.
Praise
and
God.
we're on. And
Praise
we're live in TV.
I don't know why it's so dark. I wonder if I can fix it. But can the people see me is the best. That's most important.
We can see it.
Okay. You look amazing.
Hey, you look delicious.
It's giving vibrancy.
It's giving God be offense. It gives strength.
It's giving glow up. I mean, it's giving. I know you don't like it when I call you Sonera, but it's giving Sonera.
Is that my new name because of the head?
No, it had nothing to do with your head.
Oh,
I was calling you Sonera behind your back.
That's to my face.
I'd be like, Sonera. So then when you were here with me, what was it, weekend for last? It was just like, I henceforth now forever. Well, at least for right now, till I come
right
out name. It's Sonera, but it ain't got nothing to do with your head. What?
Okay.
But since we talk about the hair, can we give homage?
Homage to the dome.
Homage to the beautiful. That my sister is rocking today.
Amen. It's out for the people. How y'all doing? How y'all be?
Can we give?
Hope you feel better, husband.
Hello, King William. Can you see me? Because it's giving my light. Something happened to it. Yeah. But welcome. As you come in, y'all know we want you to say something. It's a brand new season. It is season 4 of the Queens Takeover Podcast. There are so many new things. Y'all see the logo above? Above Sierra's head. Y'all see that logo? Y'all see that? Yeah. Y'all like?
Yeah. She did that. It's so beautiful.
It looks like I'm sitting in the back of a club, and I don't want my boss to see me back here.
It's given. It's okay. It's okay. You're here. That's all that matters. They see your beautiful smile and your beautiful face.
I like the way you tried to make me feel better about that. But we got something else new for y'all. Let's hit them with the new intro.
Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind. Feels so nice. With time. You, I know how to make me feel right. I can't help that this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Hey, sweet talk. You need to say listen, babe. Don't need for no flowers.
I like it.
Yes. It's given. Get into it.
I'm sorry, what did they say?
I said get into it. I love the song.
I went through a whole bunch of songs to find the right one. So if y'all saw yesterday's sneak peek that we aired on YouTube at 7 p.m., then you got to see that intro yesterday. Okay, my microphone's bouncing. What's up, King? Let's go.
Brother.
Hello, Mama Martha.
Hi, Mama.
Welcome back. Welcome back to you too.
Hey, people. We love y'all. We miss y'all. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and tapping in. Please share on all your platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and also on, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Here, Twitter. We got Twitter, but it's not Twitter anymore. It's X.
It's a thing.
It's whatever.
YouTube. Follow us on YouTube.
YouTube and Twitch. If you got Twitch, you know we like to play games. Y'all see soon. That was messy, wasn't it?
That was so good. So good. Y'all do us a favor. Take a moment. Repost this on your page. Tag a few people down in the comments. Let them know that we're back. And y'all definitely want to join us for the conversation because it's about to be everything. Sierra.
Yeah.
As we started, how was your break? It was 3 months. As of tomorrow, would have been exactly 3 months.
Really?
June the 25th was our season 2 finale.
Let's just say that went by fast.
What?
It didn't feel like 3 months. It felt like 3 weeks.
That was the fastest summer in history.
Like, it just flew by. I was like, wait a minute. It's the end of September. Oh my God. What are we doing? What's happening? God help us. Yeah.
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 That was fast.
How about you? Was it too fast for you?
This summer, okay, I'm glad it was fast for heat purposes because it was hot. But the summer went by. It felt like every time I paid bills, it was time to pay bills again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. It's giving that. It was giving that.
And a lot happened this summer.
A lot did happen this summer.
A lot this summer.
A lot did happen.
So many people have been saying they cannot wait. They cannot wait. So we are back. And I'm excited. Are you happy to be back?
I am happy to be back. I am so happy to be back. Hey, James.
King James is in the building.
Hey.
Yo, King James got a new setup for his Monday table talk.
Yeah.
Our studies on Thursdays. You better upgrade. Come on now.
Upgrade.
Y'all. So we have something else new for you all too. You know how we used to begin? I'm sorry, what Stacey?
I say that.
How we used to begin the show talking about our word of the week and all those good things. Well, Sierra say we're gonna flip it up a little bit. It's time for Love it. Now,
Hey.
it was supposed to fit the whole screen, but we'll talk about it.
It's okay. You know.
Tell us about what this is. See.
So this came. Was I taking a shower or was I sleeping? I don't know which one it was. Those words. So overcoming. We have the overcomer coach on the podcast, and so I was watching this YouTube, and the person was talking about being offended and how it just limits your ability to grow past the offense. And I was like, oh God, that's good. And then he was like, but there's some other O's. Think about it. I was like, okay. Because he said, you're going to miss your opportunity because of these O's. I was like, wait a minute, God, I wasn't ready for all that. And so the first one was being offended or offending someone. The next one was, what was the next one? What was the next one, Lord? Offense? I'm going blank. Why am I going blank? It's right here. Why am I going blank? Why am I going blank? Because I'm so excited about it.
That's it.
I'm excited about it. It's offense, opinions, and why am I going blank?
I tell you what.
Lord help us. And thank you, Nikki, for playing it again. So offense, opinions, and oppositions. And so I want to start every segment with, instead of saying what's your struggle, or let's say, what have we overcome? What have we overcome? Have we had to overcome an offense? Have we been able to overcome opinion or opposition? So you pick one, whichever one is yours, whichever one you're thinking about, you pick it and you just tell us about it, because you never know what you could be going through that could bless somebody else. And your testimony of what you're going through or your trial that you're going through, you're like, oh, you got that too, really? And you realize that you're not by yourself. And I think a lot of us go through life thinking that we're the only ones having these experiences, when other people and people that happen to be also Christians are going through them too. And it's so good to be like, that happened to you too, really? How did you get over it? How did you get past it? You know, and we don't want to miss the opportunities that God has presented for us, all the fruit that He has for us and the people around us. So, what are you overcoming right now? Is something of offense, opposition, or an opinion? Nikki.
Oh, all of them.
All of them. All of them
You
too.
know,
Yes.
first of all, I want to stop for a moment and give a shout out to my mother, my siblings who are with my mother's in the hospital as of a few hours ago. But keep her lifted up in prayer. Shout out to any of you able to watch. They're in the hospital, so probably not. But girl, let me tell you, I had to overcome my own offense. I had to talk to myself today. You ever just have a moment where you can be complaining because like what you complain about is actually really happening.
Uh-huh.
Else happening makes you realize what you complain about is so small and so minute.
Right.
So when I found out about the death of a childhood friend's son just about in 2 hours ago, that made everything I was going through, like, you was offending people because you was going off because you was offended, and in the big scheme of things, it wasn't even that deep, that serious.
Right.
I was overcoming myself. How about that?
Hey,
Overcoming myself.
come on now, because sometimes it be us.
It be you. It be you. And then lastly, I don't know if anybody else goes through this, but sometimes you get on the phone with these customer service rep people and they be jacking up your stuff and they try to make you feel like it's you. I got to overcome that every time I talk to one of them. That might sound little, but y'all, I got to overcome that because
it's annoying though.
That's the mic to you. What about you?
It's annoying though.
Today, obviously, it was a day. Go ahead.
I feel you. You be like, I already did that, but I already did that. Well, I need you to go do these steps again, but I've already done it. I feel you. Okay, we all feel it.
Replay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
For me, is opinions of other people about myself and about who I am and what I represent.
Okay.
Overcoming that, in my profession, I don't look or fit the yes. I'm like, no, I'm not that point. That's the stereotype, exactly. And so opinions of others now in the phase that God has taken me, I'm having to reshape how I see myself.
Yeah.
The way God sees me, not how people see me and their opinions. Mm-hmm. And so I want to be offended sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
You say you want to be?
I want to be offended. I want to be like, and I have to be like, you know what? You're a child of God. You're a child of God.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to defend yourself. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, God knows everything. So I don't have to I don't feel like I have to, it's a daily struggle. I always have to over-explain myself to justify who I am. Mm-hmm. And so, so I'm overcoming opinions and also offenses that people have shaped me in or put me in a box. And I'm like, that's not me though. It doesn't have me.
I mean, you feel like they still boxing you where it comes to your
profession and my walk with Christ.
Ooh. Jesus gangster.
Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Put respect on my name, but put respect on his name first, because he created me. Anywho.
That part.
Yes.
Well.
She said, well.
Everybody all down at QT Fam in the chat. Have you had to overcome an obstacle, an opinion, opposition this week? I hate the way this lighting got me looking like I'm old. It's giving, why she look like an old lady right now. It is. Oh, I think James.
What do you say?
He says, overcome myself to become a more mature productive me. Yes, because sometimes it's just us getting in us way. I love that.
Yeah.
James said earlier he'd been waiting for what feels like a year for his show to come back. We love you, James. We missed y'all too. Of our new OT time. Y'all,
yes.
beginning of every episode. So instead of giving our word of the week, we're going to talk about what we may have had to overcome during the week.
Yes, yes. If you haven't had the opportunity to share this on your Facebook page, if you're watching this from Facebook, please do. Just go and click the little arrow at the bottom and it'll send it straight to your page so your friends can connect and get on our live and connect to our Facebook. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can grow in some numbers, so we can be a part of some algorithms. So people who love this type of comedy entertainment can go ahead and be a part of it. Yes.
Love it. All right, y'all. We also have a new segment that's called What She Said. And in about 60 seconds or less, I'm going to give myself 2 minutes. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about a little something. And then Sarah going to tell y'all how she feel about it. And then we're going to jump into topics.
Okay.
Family. Okay.
Ooh.
Family.
Ooh.
Family.
Ooh.
Family.
Ooh.
So I saw this on someone's Instagram page. Shout out to James Wright.
Oh, God.
And when I saw that, after I got over, like I went through shock like you did. Because it seems impossible. It's very possible. My heart started hurting because I said somewhere that baby, and I could be so wrong and I know what the heck I'm talking about, but somewhere that queen did not like herself enough that she felt I need to look such and such a way. It's too, in my opinion, an excessive. I don't know who her doctor was, but he wrong for that excessive.
He wrong for it.
But queens, and we're going to be talking about weight and everything today because I'm not at my best weight. I came back to gain some weight, but at the detriment of loving myself, the detriment of my health, and the detriment of, I don't know what to call that. I really don't. Do I want us to stop self-hating, self-loathing, or thinking that we're not enough or good enough and we have to go alter to the extreme? If you feel like you want to cosmetic something, do you. But to the extreme, something in her said bigger is better. And something in her said, I will look better if I do this. And she did not have a doctor to say, baby, we're not doing it much. Or baby, you're okay as you are. Can we please get to a place where how everybody else looks, what everything else is trending, what somebody else says is sexy, does not have to infiltrate our own self-worth and our own thoughts. I may not like the fact that I've gained weight. I was in the gym, hence the outfit. I might not like the fact that my arms look big or I got rolls, but I got to love me to change me. I don't change me because I loathe me. I change me because I love me. Yeah. I said what I said. Sierra, your thoughts?
It was given, wow. Well, why you got to throw it up like that so aggressively? That's great. I just can't keep looking at it like that. It's in your face. Boom. Hey. It's a lot. I love what you said though. I want to change myself because I love myself, not loathe myself.
Yeah.
And I think also people that might get this severe cosmetic, it's also, they do love themselves because they're using their body as an asset, no pun intended, for likes and follows and cash flow.
Facts.
And I've seen a couple of these modifications people are doing so they can get funds. They
Right.
use that to get funds, and then they use it to get more work done, or they use it to lavish their life, and they live this luxurious life. But um, what are you giving up? Or is it costing you your soul at the same time? Are you just giving into the world, into the culture, and feeding that? Or are you thinking like, is this a bit, am I doing a little bit too much, you know? But to each his own, to each his own. If that's what makes you happy, do you, boo. But at the end of the day, at the end of life, question is, what have you really done? The true influence, if you get my drift.
I got
Yeah.
my concern, Sierra. Number one, 2-3 years.
Ooh, what happened? What happened to? Uh-oh. Well, hey, people, if you haven't already shared, please share the podcast. If you have a comment on the picture she showed of the big badonkadonk and the small legs, it was giving orange, sitting on some tits, some toothpicks. That's kind of how I saw it. If you have any thoughts about it, please put in the comments in the chat on Facebook or on YouTube. I see one comment. I think she's going to flash it later. Uh-oh. Hopefully she'll be back. Uh-oh. Did we freeze? Are y'all still there? If you are still there, can you put it in the comments? Do y'all still see us on your end? Are we live? Okay. Well, since y'all here and y'all responded, how's your Monday going? How's your week going so far? There she goes. You there?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
That's how you know this is going to be an amazing show. I can't hear you. And it won't let me back in on my phone. It won't let me back. Hello, Chandrella. Y'all, give us a second. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wow.
And you can't hear me?
I can. Well, y'all can hear me. I can't hear you. See, I'm so sorry.
You can't.
But you can. But say it again.
You can't hear me?
No, I'm using the webcam on my computer, and I cannot hear a word you're saying. What about now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I can hear you now. I'm gonna still make my point. The devil don't want me to, but watch me do it. My concern is we got a whole bunch of we can see you. Hey, Chandrella. Trust me, it happens. We see you live. Okay. Is when big butts go out of style, they're no longer trending.
Yep.
When you can't make the same amount of money for having that shape that everybody's trying to attain.
Yeah.
My God. Or God forbid, you have a lot of people that are having to go and take that stuff out.
Uh-huh.
Can you still hear me? I don't know what just happened. Kara?
I can hear you.
Okay. And we've had a lot of people that have had to go and take that stuff out. So what do you do then? And I think if we were to ban against all of these companies that are telling us these are the things that you need to look this way and I will pay you this much, and we stop buying into it and we stop buying the product, they're going to stop asking for those things. Because you mentioned people doing it for money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, see.
Yeah. You're right. People are doing it for money. And that's what I was saying is that they have a following and you get that body, and then people come to you and like, oh, I want you to wear our clothes to show that you can, if you look this way, you can wear and fit our clothes. This is what it looks like. So I
Right.
mean, it's a market for a lot of things now, and that's the over excess that we have nowadays in our social media world. So yeah, it is given a lot of what you doing and why you doing it type of thing. Uh-oh, I didn't got kicked. She didn't got kicked out again. Is she switching? Y'all, please hold on with this. Don't log off. Don't log off. Stay here with us,
Our
guys.
people not gonna log off because they know. They know. They ain't gonna log off. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. All right.
There it is.
My God
Is
is
it
a
awesome?
God he reigns. Okay.
Hey.
We're gonna move on to the next subject. Thank you guys so much for your patience.
Yeah.
James said, we know. Y'all little faithfuls, y'all know. My God. That's how you know it's gonna be an amazing show. All righty, Sierra.
Yes. Oh, what did you do this summer that you wish you done? And I asked this question because we had a very long summer. We had a long summer, so we had a lot of time to do things, or did we not do what we expected that we were going to do? And so I wanted to touch on this conversation because seasons change as they will, and wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda, but can you still achieve the goal that you didn't achieve in the summer, or is it something that's just summer related? So I wanted to pose that question to the group, and to the chat. So please, in the chat, if there's anything that you wish you could have done or did not do in the summer, put it in the chat and tell us why.
I love that. What did you what you say you was gonna do this summer? You ain't even do it. That was real sweet asking what you need to get yourself on. You know,
Yeah.
fill off the goal basically.
Basically.
Yeah. So this goes to me first. Is that why you sitting there quiet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since I always put my business in the street, here we go.
Oh God. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
You gotta say it like that. See, I told y'all because we talked about our goals as we ended the last season, right?
Yep.
One of my goals was to lose 30 pounds this summer.
Yep.
Come back 30 pounds lighter. One of my goals was to take a vacation.
Yeah.
My yearly month off and do nothing. What else did I not complete this summer? And I did not rest. I did not get to reset and refresh. This is not an excuse, but when my baby passed away so unexpectedly, yeah, when I say everything changed, everything changed. So I started out the summer needing to grieve and needing to get over some stuff. And even the period when she was really, really sick, it was just so much stuff going on. And I look up and I'm not going to say I wasn't going to the gym, but the goal was to go 3 days a week and then be hitting my exercise bike here at home 4 days a week. Girl, it was giving more like going once or twice a month. Yeah. Okay. That was maybe 3 times, maybe 1 month. But yeah, so none of that stuff happened. And then when I was going through the grieving process, there were days I didn't eat. There were days I ate only once a day. There were days when I overate. I ate my feelings, or I wasn't eating what I was supposed to be eating. Then when I started this new med, if y'all watched yesterday's episode, I started having issues with my hair and then water retention. When I tell you nothing went the way that I thought or I had planned that it was going to go, here is the dichotomy of life. But in my professional life, man, it was lit. My professional life was lit. I was so busy and at speaking engagements and I'm this panel, I'm speaking here, I'm speaking there. I'm doing my other, it was lit while the other side was going through some things. So y'all, there was a lot to that I did not do this summer that I still haven't had a vacation. I still have not had a break. Yeah.
Well. It's called the paradox of life.
That part.
It is. Hey.
Oh, well, welcome.
Welcome.
Y'all, we got a first timer. Drop some crowns for Kimmy down in the comments. She says, first time joining in. I wish I would have traveled, but instead I worked overtime like a mad woman. Hey, that's money extra coming up. You can travel during the holidays.
Sure can.
Welcome, Queen.
In the fall. In the fall.
That part.
James says, I wish I had taken better care of my health this summer. Moving back to Texas, I ate good Mexican food in Texas is the bomb. And I was too greedy to resist. It is good, especially in San Ann. Baby! Look, I didn't get to the video tacos when I was down there. I was like, okay, I'm going to leave the video tacos alone. Because it's giving deliciousness. Mm-hmm.
Baby.
It's giving deliciousness. Yeah.
On the last day you were here, didn't we have oxtails?
We did. Look, let's not go back. Let's
Yeah, look, let me quit putting our business in the streets.
Straight up.
I'm juicy right now.
Hello.
I'm supposed to juicy right now.
Hello.
Go ahead.
What didn't you do this summer that you wish you would have done? Please put in the chat. If you're on Facebook or on YouTube, please put in the chat. For me, I'm a mirror you, Nikki. Yeah, my goal was to lose way more weight that I didn't lose now ounce. I lost a little bit. Let me not say that. I did lose pounds, but not significant enough that of what I wanted. I did 20% of what I wanted to lose. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of disappointed in myself, but I'm learning there's waves of life, right? And things will not always go the way you planned. But I'm saying that in one breath, but in the next breath, plan better for the future. And just take one day at a time. Another thing is I wanted to be more better time with my time management, and that didn't. Look, I went like I got some hair back here. Did you saw me? Did you see? Did you see? Did you? Because I'm used to always. Did you see the bank? Did you see?
I'm sorry. You didn't. You got your swoop you would normally do.
Yeah. No. Out of there. It's out of there. Let's go. Yeah. And look, y'all might see wigs sometimes. So don't come for me. Dude. It's my business. It is my business.
You.
Yeah. Better time management. With my time, I did not do that. Time slept awake. I was like trying to grasp time, and I'm still trying to grasp time. So, Lord, tell me right now, slow down.
Yeah,
slow down and focus on what you need to focus on and get those things done. Yeah.
That was one thing I did learn this summer was to live in grace that I'm giving myself. I wanted to still accomplish so many things. How you gonna do that when you're grieving? You understand what I'm saying? How you gonna do that when I'm not gonna go get into the details of it? But when I say she was sick, she was sick.
Yes,
and that was one point, as you know, I couldn't even meet up with you and go. I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
I was frustrated because I'm like, but I got these things. Not frustrated with her, but I got these things that I want to do. And then when she died, none of that stuff was important to me anymore. Yeah. It was trying to get up out of the bed and not be in sorrow all day.
Right.
But I got a question for the QT fam. What do you do when you have plans? You done set some plans, but life says, life says, I know this wasn't on your menu for the day, but let me serve this up to you. What do you do?
I'm learning to forgive myself, like truly forgive myself. But I think I'm more of a harder critic on myself than anybody else. And so I'm trying to learn how to say, Sierra, apologize to me. Apologize to yourself because it's your fight. Nobody else's fight, but it's yours. Mm-hmm. And then ask God to show me a way to the steps to just get back on track. Because like the waves of life will happen. And what I used to do, I think I explained this to you when we talked. I used to become very depressed and then not move at all and just be stagnant and just sit in the mess and let the mess get more messier and just get more messier and get more messier. And now I'm starting to learn how to move out of that mess and just kind of like, okay, what steps do I need to take?
Yeah.
What do I need to start doing? And then verbally, as Nikki would say, verbally talking to myself and saying those things out loud and proclaiming them every day.
Yeah.
Because it's challenging, especially when you're either grieving or you had a loss in your career, or your things didn't go as you expected financially for yourself. Like those things hit hard. You had to break up a relationship, friendship, or marriage.
Yeah.
Those things are, it's part of your life, but you're like, I still got goals. I still got things I need to do. But forgiving yourself will go a long way.
Yeah.
And we give grace to other people, but we don't give grace so easily to ourselves.
Facts. It's the disappointments of life, and it's the ebbs and flows. Because you have celebrations, then you have disappointments. For me, I was saying I learned to live in grace that I was giving myself, and I became super, super honest with people. I thought I was an honest person, but I got to a place where I could say, I remember I had this incredibly important meeting, incredibly important, but I had to say, I don't have the capacity today. I don't have the capacity. Right now, I am hurting. I'm hurting. I don't even want to think about what we're doing. I want to sit in this and take care of myself. I've never seen so many people be appreciative of honesty before. And if you take nothing from this part of the conversation from me, is living your truth. It's okay to tell people when you're not okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely okay to say, this is what I'm going through right now, and it hurts, or I'm sick, or I don't have enough time to do, like, it's okay to be real, but you got to live in the grace for yourself. You have to give grace to yourself, and you have to be very honest with people about where you are. We have a lot of comments, Sierra.
I noticed. I was going to say something real quick about what you just said. For us to be, don't, not yet. For us to, because it spoke to me. For us to be honest with ourselves, we have to learn how to give ourselves grace. Without grace, you can't be honest, because it hurts. Sometimes it's not. Let's be honest. No, it's pain. No, you ate too much. You did X, Y, and Z too much. Now you need to back up. Figure it out.
And so, grace. On that honesty that you just mentioned, yes, be real when you ate too much. Yes, be real if you've been drinking too much soda.
Yeah.
But also about your feelings. See, we want to just keep on going and keep pressing because we don't want to deal.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You better deal with it. You better deal with it, because if you don't deal with it willingly, it's going to come up unwillingly. And it's going to be some unintentional things that you're doing. And you're going to look up next year and be like, whoa, I cannot believe this has happened because you didn't deal with that. Yeah. So I love that you reminded us, be real with yourself. I ate.
Yes. James say, what oxtails go way from here? As we say this meeting a while. I think I read that wrong, but I think I read it right. I think I did. Uh-oh, Nikki.
Can you hear me now?
You was in the Matrix.
I know. And on the other screen, I am still frozen. So fam, can y'all hear us? Can you see us? And are we moving? Let us know. Yeah, he talked about the mocktails, girl.
Wish I would.
Anybody responded that they could still hear us and see us?
Not yet. I can see it still moving on my screen, but
Okay, fabulous. Okay, fabulous.
Brenda said, wish I would have learned more new recipes to cook this summer, but I'm making it up this fall. Whoop whoop.
I love that.
Yes.
The fall is the best time because, baby, there's soups and casseroles, but we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that.
If hubby ain't complaining, they can get
talking about your weight goals. No, he ain't complaining. I know. Exactly. Your mom said, I failed to
You got it.
I fail to get more sleep and address memory focus, largely due to tackling the impact I have in lupus long time. Worked harder, longer, but not smarter. Reassessing how to handle more seriously and approach differently. Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
mommy, I'm so proud of
That
you.
was so good. Because how many of us actually have goals on our goal list that have anything to do with us internally, health, and for sleep? I love that.
Yeah. James says, I'm learning to make no apologies for what wasn't meant to be. In August, Tasha lost her Uncle Wayne, and I was his favorite, but
Mm.
life served us COVID and we could not fly home. No.
Ooh, ooh, they did. I remember you posting about that, and I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
So sorry. Wow.
Kimmy
I have
says,
to take into consideration. Go ahead.
you got it. You got it.
Go ahead, see.
I have to take in consideration that my plans is not God's agenda. Whoa, run that back and say it again. Shut
Rewind.
up. She said, Kimmy Brown says, I have to take in consideration that my plans is not God's agenda and try to see what was the need in this for me. It's hard, but I have to know there's something in this detour I need to get. I need to get. I think that's what she meant to say. Oh my goodness.
Love that.
Yes.
I love that. Kimmy preaching the word.
She did that.
Kimmy preaching the word.
She did that. Wow.
Yeah. I remember there was a point this summer when I was praying to God about everything that was happening, and I kept hearing the word detour because it's actually veering me off to the next chapter, new start. And it is a detour because sometimes you're just used to taking a certain route and path in life. Life has been going this way for the last couple of years. And then guess what? Life says to go that way. So I love that you said that. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Kimmy preached a word. She did.
If you haven't, please share this podcast on your page. And also, if you are on YouTube, please share it on all your other social media. If anything you like they were saying, please clip it and tag us in it. We would love to see it.
Amen. Forgive all the technical issues, but it's life. Hello, Gloria. What's up, Queen? How are you? How are you? That was a really good segment.
Yes,
I love that. And hopefully everybody will take the question that you ask and just dig deeper. And I mean, we're still alive. So just because we didn't do it this summer don't mean we can't do it, right?
Amen. We're on a mission.
That part. Y'all ready for the next one?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Why I got to be the oh, gosh?
I knew you was going to pick this one next. I knew you were going to pick this one next. I said she about to be messy.
Y'all think I'm going to come with some.
I knew you was about to be messy. God, no.
It's not messy.
It is messy.
Anyway, y'all. So this has been on my mind for a while. My microphone is excited because it won't stop jumping. It's been on my mind for a while. What are some topics that you wish the church discussed or talked about more? No judgment here. I don't care how Sarah called it messy. It's not messy. But what are your thoughts? What are some topics that you wish the church talked about more? Sierra?
I'm getting called on like at school because I didn't raise my hand, but you called my name. Okay. My name was called. I'm gonna come out the gate with mine, okay?
Who voted for me to say something? That's what Brown say. Who voted for me to say something?
Oh goodness. So mine would be sex. Of course, marital sex. Yes. But I wish the church did talk about it more and the beauty of it. More than don't do it. Okay, yes, we get that. But okay, I think that's been screamed down the kids' mind, and we still do, what? But like just and then once you get married, like having those open conversations about it, because you just never know what people are going through, and help give guidance, the education, of course, all the education, but the biblical principles, all the beautiful things that God created. God created sex so we can we can procreate. You know what I mean? So that would be like the top one. And then when you're
Okay.
married, you have you have hills and valleys, going up and up and up, but you still got hills and valleys. You know what I mean? So hey, so can we talk about it? Let's talk about it. Just saying. One thing I do, I do, is happening now. Now that I think more people understand what the kingdom is, thy kingdom come. I think people are now getting discipleship. Is one thing to get them saved, but then once they're saved, then what do you do?
Yeah.
And really having people that are hands and feet of the church that don't necessarily always have to meet at the church. You know what I mean? That really
Yeah.
go out there and disciple people on their walk with Christ, and like tap in,
Yeah.
check. We have all this technology at our fingertips that will make it so easy to disciple people, so that they can walk and not just go astray, or I'm just figuring out for myself, when there's somebody there that maybe an elder or that could be buddy with you, that can help guide you on your walk. And the third thing is, and I see happening a lot more in churches, is the health factor. I think that was not ever really discussed. They were just trying to get you in there. You know what I mean? But health is so important for the kingdom. If we are not healthy and not able to do this and that, it limits what you are able to do, right? And so
Right.
making sure people are healthy and knowing what things are. If we're not educating the people that are coming to our communities or to our churches, then some people just really don't know. If you're not around people
Yeah.
that talk about these things, that you just don't know. That
Right.
also goes for finances, but church has talked about finances. I said one more. This is my last one. Church has talked about finances when it came to tithes and offering, but not just how to be a steward of your finances. Period. Stewarding your money well. If you're not stewarding your money well, you're not going to be able to pay your tithes and offering. Period. Right. So teaching people how to balance that thing out. So it's like the things I'm saying is life. All these things that are just living your life that we all have to live with, but the church just like tiptoes around it and just talk about the Bible, Jesus. But it's like, but how do I live this thing out? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If y'all are okay, I'm gonna do the show just from my webcam for the rest of the episode. Can you still see me and hear me?
Yeah. Hear you clearly
Okay.
too.
Okay, great. Because we're not gonna fool with that no more.
Right.
Brandon says financial literacy and business development. I love the business development component. I love that. I love that.
Yes.
I wish the church were more community oriented when it comes to the quote unquote barter system. If y'all don't know what that is, it's I have something that you need, you have something that I need, and we basically exchange. And the payment is what I'm giving you that you need, vice versa. Because the church was meant to be that in communities and cities and villages, whatever you want to call it. We were meant to be that, a place that people could go and a place for resources. And we have a lot of people that are in church congregations that are struggling for meals. They are struggling for rides. They are struggling in so many areas. You may need your car fixed as a single person, and Deacon so-and-so can fix your car, but you don't know that man is a mechanic.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You might can cook meals for him to pay for you getting your vehicle fixed. Like there's so many things that we could do, but that will be one, teaching more community and how we can help one another. Am I lacking when I talk, or can you hear me well?
I can hear you, but the what's lagging is the picture. So we can hear you talking normal, but the picture's lagging behind what you're saying.
God gonna give us grace for this episode.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay, Kings, I'm not coming for y'all, but this is the truth. This is my truth. I wish the church, I wrote these down, girl. I wish the church talked to men about being great husbands, being great providers, about honoring women, and about honoring a woman's body, about not being violent toward women, and about being faithful in relationships and upholding your part of relationships and fatherhood. And I say that because I'm 48 years old. I done been to many a church. I have yet to sit on a Sunday or even in a Bible study and hear the pastor really talking to men and teaching men about being men and manhood. But I done sat in many a church on a Sunday and heard women being preached to about wearing makeup, about wearing lipstick, about the clothes that they wear, about being good homemakers, about honoring your husband. That's beautiful. But if you go and teach one side, what happens with the other side? There's no balance. So you got a whole bunch of faithful, good women who ain't wearing no makeup, but men that are out doing what they want to do. And I wish that was balance. Your mama just said leadership and mentorship, but I'm gonna say leadership for men in the home. Also, I put down finances, but that we would talk about budgets and investments and creating businesses and those type of things, because finance is talked about, but in a lot of churches it's talked about when it comes to paying tithes and offering and making sure that you're being faithful in that area. I've been in some churches where the pastor was even saying, if you got money saved up for a vacation, you got money saved up for special offerings.
Period. You're like, wait a minute, I can't have a life? What are you talking about? Yep.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yep,
my next one is,
I say, yep. I wish you.
James said must teach balance. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm coming to your comment in just a second, Kimmy. My other thing would be is that I wish the church would talk to people who are single on how to deal with sexual urges while you're single. You can keep telling people all day not to have it. You can tell them all day that it's a sin if you're not married to have it. Right. But you're not telling people what to do when the urges come, like self-discipline. And I do know some churches that do talk about it, do it in a scare tactic way.
Right.
That's not even healthy. That's not even healthy, because you scare people into thinking sex is bad and wrong. What's going to change when they get married? They're going to have these same apprehensions when you get married. Then you got a frustrated spouse because they want to get it in and you scared.
Right.
But I digress.
Right.
I digress.
Right.
I wish the church would talk about not having a fear of money. You know, when they talk about it's easier for a rich man to get it. Okay. On the one hand, pay your tithes and offering. On the other hand, you harp on how hard it is for a rich man to get into heaven. It'd be easier going through the eye. Oh. So then you got people either scared of money. Like, we need the balance. I'm sorry. We just need the balance, because we just need the balance. And I'm going to stop there. Let's get to a comment real quick. And then I want you to comment on what I said.
Yeah. Kimmy says, balancing church and personal life. We don't have to live in church to show how much we love God. I got stuck in that for a long time. So sad. That's a true statement. Very true statement.
No lies detected.
Yeah.
No lies detected. And your mama said leadership and membership.
Mentorship. I agree with everything you have said. I agree exactly what you said. I think the church have done. Who say it the right way, Jesus? Let me say it the right way. Church has done a good job trying to get people saved. That we missed. Okay, how do they live and be saved? And I think all the things that we have listed are the facts of life. You know what I mean? The things that you go through, but you're like, how do I still stay saved being single? How do I stay saved being married? how do I stay saved, even though I got this amount of money and I can go this and that, do that, but I don't want to be a lover of money, but I also want to be helpful to my community. You know what I mean?
Right.
Finding the balance, like James said, finding the balance between that, and not making everything so fearful or scary, or it the scare tactic has led so many people astray because you're trying to scare them versus tell them the knowledge that they need to know about the love of God and his mercy and his grace, and what he desires for you. Those things are the richness of who God truly is. And if you
Right.
know that, it helps you remember, maybe I shouldn't go to that tomorrow because they're going to make me mad. And then I'm going to be in a position to go off. And that ain't Jesus today. Like, thinking of things like that versus being fearful of doing something bad, and then you're in this fear tactic mode, versus out of love, I'm gonna disagree with you to disagree.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it pushing, right? So it's
Yeah.
just turning the
Yeah.
way in which we interact with people and show and share the love of God and in the same process. Does that make sense? Versus the fear, because
It makes a lot of sense.
Jesus ain't trying to fear us into following him. He just like, come on with me. I got something better for you. Why can't we just do that? You know? But that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I want to kind of piggyback on something that you said about we don't teach people beyond once they get saved.
Mhm.
I believe, and this is not to condemn church, because we are the church. I'm not condemning the temples either, but people have learned how to be saved on Sundays and Wednesdays because there is church etiquette that's taught.
Mhm.
So I know how to act when I'm in church. I know how to say amen. I know how to call you sister, pastor, whatever your title is. I know how to do all that in church. Now,
Right.
when I leave here, I'm going home to an abusive relationship. When I leave here, I got to figure out how to keep my lights on.
Right.
When I leave here, my home life is so stressed out. I'm smoking cigarettes back to back to back.
Right.
So having more than just the Sunday and the Wednesday Bible study sermon times, where we're really like taking some of that time to teach life principles, how to survive this thing called life. The other thing would be us getting out together and teaching the real going out 2 by 2. Now, it don't have to be 2, but I'm just saying how to really go out and just be in the community helping. I don't necessarily mean out there with tracks. If you out there with a track, do you? But just being out there in the community helping. What can you go in the neighborhood and help them do? What are the issues and problems that are in the neighborhood surrounding your church that as a church we can try to address? What can we help with? And when people see the love of God, they will listen to the God you want to talk to them about. But we want to go in and talk about this God that they may or may not know nothing about, and then you want them to automatically get saved. They don't even know you like that.
You know you like
They don't
that.
know you like
Right. Right.
And we could be Christians that know God, but we still don't know God. So there's a lot of learning there. A lot of learning there as well. Your husband said grace, grace, and more grace. People get saved now. They are expected to walk this perfect walk, lose the judgment churches. He did that. He did that.
That's my husband. That's my husband.
That's your man.
That's my man. James says the church is teaching a saved attitude, but not teaching a saved lifestyle. Teaching how to accept Jesus, but not teaching how to enjoy the blessings of God. My God, James.
It's the key word, enjoy. It's the key word, enjoy. We talked about on one of our pre-records how we as Christians we don't know how to enjoy life. Because you either got somebody scaring you into thinking that having fun is wrong, or scare you into thinking that doing anything outside of just going to church is wrong.
Right. He did that. James says, Nikki Johnson, you heard me say this last night, saints are condemned for asking God for needs. But if I can't ask God that owns everything, who can I ask?
James, you ought to be coming to the prayer Jabez growth groups that I've been having, because that's exactly what we're talking about.
My
That's
God.
exactly what we're talking about. Sierra, go ahead.
My God. Oh, what am I going here for?
If you have a comment on anything or anything that I said or any more that you wanted to say on that.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It was good, and I'm glad the conversation went that route because it needs to be discussed more. And I think us who are the body of Christ, who love God, have to be better examples of that. And I was going to say, thank you for saying that. You had something to say. I did have something to say. There's a young man that's a part of my tribe, a part of my church, like a small group, and he has so many gifts. And he just helps people. Like, you need the leaves picked up. Okay, I'll come over on tomorrow and pick it up. Or, hey, you need the like older lady. You need me to take your garbage out. I'll take your garbage out. So he wears faith-based shirts. So he don't even tell them about Jesus. He just wears it, and he's just doing what he does. Like, I'm just helping people out. And he says, you don't know how many conversations I end up having with these people because I'm like, man, that's a cool shirt. Or thank you so much, son, for doing that for me. What church do you go to? And they just start having a conversation. And so you just never know who you will meet. But we have done such the scare tactic of everything, but God's in control of everything. So why are we so fearful of everything? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we have to have faith enough to know that God is in control of everything, to be able to step out of our box, the church, and actually go into the community and go into the world and give them Jesus.
Yo, when you talked about this young man and you described him, he wears his Christianity. He wears that without the shirt. Because I'm sure if he had on a blank shirt, they would still wonder, why are you like this? Like, but you just do this, you just do it. Yeah, he wears it for sure. I love that. I love that story of him. I love that. All righty.
So, question: what are you looking forward to this fall? I brought this up because people who live in Texas, like me, it's always hot. It's always hot in the summer. We be like running to fall. Like, fall, where you at? Where you at, fall? Because this heat
we be running it when it's 89 degrees. We excited. We are excited at 89 degrees.
Wait a minute, I'm not sweating out here today, Lord. I said, look at the temperature. It said 91. I said, oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's how we act for real.
Look, I shook so hard my earring came off, Lord. He came off. But no, like seriously, because I would love to know, what are you guys looking forward to the fall? Is it the drinks? Is it the family time? Is it the festive environment? Is it the temperature? What are you looking forward to this fall? Nikki and anybody in the chat, please share on YouTube or Facebook and continue to share our podcast. We love you guys so much.
The cooler weather, because I too live in Texas, the southern part. So I'm waiting on the cooler weather. I'm not even waiting on sweater weather. I just want it to be cooler than it is. Like you, I celebrate when it's 90 and 89. I'm happy. So I'm looking forward to that. But almost everything pumpkin spice. I love me some pumpkin spice. Now, some things are just nasty pumpkin spice, but I'm waiting on pumpkin spice. Yeah. I'm waiting on hot cocoa nights. I'm waiting on cozy movie nights with popcorn. But I thank God that I'm excited about it now, because I wasn't looking forward to any holiday when my baby passed. I'm gonna tell you why. That was my road dog. Baby, we was gonna watch movies together and eat popcorn. We were gonna be cuddled up on that couch doing our thing. I was not looking forward to a holiday, but the other day it actually touched me. So I went and got some decorations today. And I had a couple of things put up the other day, like some pumpkins, but I'm actually going to be decorating. And I'm so grateful for that, because I was not looking forward to none of them. I was not. So I'm looking forward to those things.
Aww. For me, it's the fall weather, the change of color, we don't have that many change of color leaves, if you will, but I love how how it looks during the fall season. You see a lot of leaves, you see a lot of like just crisper air to breathe. Amen. And of course, cooler. We live in Texas, so anything cooler than 90, 85, we good. I ain't sweating all day out there in the streets.
Yes, baby.
I'm with Nikki. I love everything pumpkin spice. But you know what? I think my taste buds are changing a little bit, because last season I was like, I bought only one creamer of pumpkin spice for my tea or for coffee, who anybody comes. And I looked at my refrigerator in January, and I said, why is this pumpkin spice still in here? And I shook it and I said, oh, I didn't drink it all. And I was like, so I don't know. My taste buds might be changing. We'll see. I'm gonna buy my pumpkin spice still and rock with it. But you have this coffee that I need to go get from HEB. That is like, that's fall for me. What is it called? What is it called again? What's the flavor?
It's not HEB. It's Walmart, and it's maple pecan. I'm sorry, pecan, depending on where you're from. But but you know what? You said that last season when you came for Christmas, Thanksgiving. Before I moved into this apartment, and I did the peppermint. You was like, I need that one. And that's the maple pecan.
Just delicious.
The coffee's it's everything. It's everything.
You could be a barista. Were you a barista when you were younger?
I was not. Let me tell you why I become so good at it. I really love coffees and teas, but they can be expensive. Like, it adds up. It adds up when you go out and buy it. So yeah, I'm like, let me experiment. But baby, I'm looking forward to them days. He's looking forward to the holiday season, the cooler weather, and spending time resting with his queen, watching Hallmark and drinking peppermint mocha.
Oh, brother. Looking forward to more Queens Takeover Tuesday. Oh, and cycling in the cool weather.
Oh, I love that. So you go out bike riding in the fall, Brandon? Mm-hmm. Is there like a trail that you love? Do you do, like, tell us about your cycling? That sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
James, if you send, go ahead.
Go ahead. You good?
I was gonna say, James, if you send me a message, I'll send you a screenshot of it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even like coffee, but I drink hers.
And it did, but I tried to keep going.
That's what your face like. That's what your face look like that. Okay, I got it.
I tried to keep going, but you brought it back up. You brought it back up. I gotta also tell you the cream and what all I put off in that coffee, but I digress. We talk about that off screen. Okay. I was like, anyway.
You just say that on screen.
Yeah, you did. All right, y'all. What else are y'all looking forward to this fall? Sarah.
Sorry.
So, Sarah had my gooey butter pumpkin cake the first time last summer, right? Like last summer. I had it the other day for growth group, and a lot of people were like, "What's that?" And I told them, they was like, "Oh, I don't eat pumpkin." And I said, "Eat it. It tastes like a sweet potato pie cake." They're like, "Yeah, okay." Baby, it was 4 pieces left. It was. People so I look forward to baking again and doing my cookie sales. I'm looking forward to that.
So are you gonna let the people know when you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I will. Because it's gonna be tea cakes and all of that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay. It's about to go down, guys.
Meanwhile, we talking about not having big bags.
Hey. Just gotta go run your miles. Go run your miles. We'll get your miles in on the treadmill, on the elliptical, okay? Look for what? Right. Reddit says,
That
yep.
part.
30 to 60-mile rides in cool weather, listen to tunes and audiobooks. Great workout while working on the mind too. It is.
Brandon, I'm next to you
Yeah.
on a bike right now. Like that was the best picture. You painted that scene.
He did.
Oh, okay. Y'all want to know a fun fact? Y'all want to know a fun fact? I do not know how to ride a bike, but I taught my sister and my siblings, not my siblings, my sister and my kids, and some of my nieces and nephews how to ride a bike. I don't know how to ride a bike.
Really?
Exercise bike, yes.
Yes.
But in my mind, yeah, in my mind, I'm riding right next to Brandon in that cool weather.
Oh, that cool weather, the cool breeze hitting you in the face with the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You in that thing. I was gonna also
I
say
really-
the other thing that I'm looking forward to is family time. Through the fall, I think we all get together a little bit more often than we usually do at other times of the year. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that and figuring out how to celebrate certain things and catching with people that I haven't seen in a while. Because the fall and the season kind of, you want to connect with people, especially in Houston and Texas, because it's cool outside. I mean, we could be outside versus being in the house. Yeah.
To me, Sierra, the fall is the best time to barbecue, not the summer.
Yes, I would agree. Now,
if you're watching this and you live in an area where you have all 4 seasons, then you're like, no, you're not going to barbecue in the fall. That's because y'all get cool weather. Yeah. We get weather that we be praising God for in the fall. So that would be the best time for a cookout.
Yes. Most definitely.
Yes, ma'am. All right, King, I got you. He don't even care what kind of cookies they are. He like, make me some.
Just make me some cookies. Just make me some cookies. I just need some cookies.
Make me some.
Milky cookies. What I'm looking cookies at.
Bernie Mac say, I want some milky cookies. All right, y'all.
Oh.
Now this one might be messy. This one might be messy. Okay. There is a man, he's single, but he's dating. And he keeps women's toiletries, like tampons, pads of all different sizes. Of all different sizes. Anything a woman might need, should she happen to stay over, come over and visit. Now, you get into a relationship with said dude. How you feel about him keeping these things for his female guests and you're in a relationship with them? This is the actual situation that happened. And when I heard about it, I was like, absolutely, I want to ask the QT fam. So, ladies, how would you feel if the new man that you're dating keeps women's personal toiletries in his home for his female guests? And I guess the question could be reversed too. How would you kings feel if you go into a woman's house that you start dating and she got all of just, what's the aftershave? So she got it all for you. Razors, got some shave cream. She got all of it for you. Kimmy said nope.
She didn't even think about it. Nope.
And that is all.
James
said,
what? And yes, James.
Oh,
yes. He's very cautious.
Yes. That is true. Thank you so much.
Mask on if you got to put your mask on, okay? Protect yourself and other people, please.
Facts. He said, Lord, no. All right, QT fam, y'all chime on in.
Chime in. So my face went like in so many different ways because I'm thinking about the most, like, why would you have? But then at the end, it kind of settled down to, well, has he had sisters before? So, does he have sisters or like aunts or whatever in his past where they always needed something and he didn't have it for them? And he was like, you know what? Let me just go get a slew of stuff. So anytime somebody come over here, y'all good. But still, it's giving weird. It's giving kind of but it's also giving. He's very considerate. It just depends on who the man is. Yeah, because I can see it going completely left, and not being a good one. You're lacing stuff. You're doing stuff. Oh God. Okay, my mind went completely. Okay. What say you, Nikki? What say you in the comments?
Can I say a crown goes to you for going very considerate? You was like, well, maybe he got some female family members and he just wasn't prepared one time. Sierra. Okay, now I got to call you Sonera. Sonera. I didn't think that far. I was just like, wait, I'm sorry, because put myself in the situation. Me and old dude been talking long enough that I'm visiting his home, because I ain't visiting your home if I just met you. And I get there and I go to use your bathroom, and you got a women's section in your closet with pads of different sizes and tampons of different sizes. Anything a woman could need, you got an entire section. That's going to bring up a lot of questions. Now, granted, maybe he got a daughter. I don't know. But that's not the scenario. The scenario was he did this so when his women guests would come over, just in case they was caught without it. That would make me wonder, like, how many women guests you got coming over here? I'm just saying, because it's a variety. Is there a point where you're going to stop doing this? Like when we become serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we just said we're going to be committed now. How long are you going to do this? Because that's not even the brand I use. It's not even mine. So I got questions. I don't know. I got questions. Let's hit the comments.
My brother said, very considerate of him to think outside the box. When most men think of pads, they think about...
That was good. That was good. First of all, how many women are running through his house and why? See, Kimmy.
That's where my mind had went to.
This brother got a section. It's like it was a section in his closet. Okay, I digress. I have all sisters raised by women, but okay. James said, the sister not a good argument.
Okay, I tried. I said I tried.
Ladies and gentlemen, drop some crowns down in the comment. Oh, drop some for Chandrella, because I think this is her first time too. But drop some crowns for Chandrella and drop some for Tasha. This is King James's queen, and he's always talking about. Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
She's like, it's strange no matter how you look at it. It's just strange.
Nevertheless. It's giving strange.
A conversation with, and that part.
And I'm like, okay. If he had men products as well as women products, I would be like, cool. You're looking out for both sides, But you got, why you got so many women running? Okay, I don't know. That's your business. I don't know. But that wasn't part of the scenario.
It was not.
So
it was not. And here's another thing. So I like to keep extra stuff. So when guests come and they're going to spend the night, I got it. You forgot your toothbrush, I got extras, usually anyway. I got extras of stuff. I want soap to be in plentiful and, all of those things. Right. I could see that, again, if it was for everybody. But this is to accommodate all of his female guests. So with that being said, I'm going to need to know, like, when does this stop? Because if we're going to be supply my personal products. I don't need you supplying mine and about 20 other people. That's giving what is we doing.
Thank you going off of these comments. All I would say is, why? How about providing fresh flowers and special soaps? We got the necessities.
Ooh. Yeah. Your mama said I buy my own pads.
Yeah,
I buy my own pads. Give me some flowers.
Yeah.
I don't need you getting my tampons. Give me some flowers.
Kimmy Brown says, "Oh no, man, having man products for men will be a whole different and real." But hey,
Kim said, "How about you just provide for your own household? Because you having a whole bunch of products for brothers. I'm gonna need to know why."
Well, facts. I mean, hey, But nowadays, like there's a lot of men who are very thoughtful. But like Mama said, flowers and special soaps.
Flowers or what?
Like
What did you
special
say?
soaps. That's it. Like everything else, you don't have to do that. You can just yeah, I'm with it. I'm with my mama. Yeah.
It's the special sauce for me.
It just makes you
It's
so
the special-
it makes you feel uncomfortable, you know? A little itchy.
Well.
Like, okay. Okay.
Y'all, we had an amazing episode. So excited to be back. So
Yeah.
excited that you all joined us. Again, shout out to everybody who watched for the very first time. I know it was Chandrella, I believe. Chandrella, if you watched before, forgive me. But Chandrella, Kimmy, Tasha, thank y'all so much for joining us. If y'all have not, please share this. Send it to somebody in their DM or tag them. Y'all don't want to miss these episodes. We got some surprises coming up. You do not want to miss them. Make sure y'all follow Sierra at Chosen to Move on all social media platforms and at Mrs. Pleasant TV. Make sure that you follow me at Dilly Becoming and at Coach Nick the Overcomer on all platforms. We both have YouTube channels as well. Sarah, you want to tell them about yours?
My YouTube channel would be A Pleasant Love with me and my husband. We talk about love, marriage, and relationships on that podcast. And of course, it's all faith-based. So go check that out on A Pleasant Love on YouTube.
And we also have the Queens Takeover Podcast on YouTube. But I have a podcast over there as well called Dearly Becoming. Please check it out. It was fun. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Yes, must shower, toothbrush, fine, but women products. He's still on that thing. He's like,
yeah,
it ain't right. So listen, y'all remember how last season we would end the show with what are you going to say yes to? What are you going to say no to? Well, what we want to know this season is how will you grow this week? What will you do this week to grow? That's going to take us even deeper. I believe God is taking us deeper and deeper and higher every single season. If y'all read the post for yesterday's show or for today, I talked about us growing and healing. And I believe many of us are on a growth and a healing journey right now. So let's talk about how every single episode, how we're going to grow for the upcoming week. Scenario.
I'm gonna be chill with this thing.
Okay, so Kimmy said, can we put the other platforms in the chat? All righty. Amazing. So grateful to have you back, Queens. Thank you, James.
You got it.
I'll put your, yeah, I got your platform too. Go ahead.
What will you grow through this?
How will you grow this week?
Grow this week. Okay.
Yeah, how will you grow this week?
I was already thinking about this, but make a plan for October and just focus on completing that plan, but set a plan. So meal plan, workout plan, managing my time, what the things I will do, and also schedule free time in there. That's one thing I told myself as I had a birthday while we were all gone, is that every month I'm going to do something that I enjoy just for me. And if it's just me going by myself, then it's just me going by myself. I think I've gotten so busy that I don't focus on the things that I just genuinely like, and actually spend some time doing it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to grow this week.
All right. Mm-hmm. Your husband told me, and I quote, hold on, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I need witnesses to this. This man told me, he said, wait, it won't let me put it up. What you call her, Nikki? James, I was calling her Sonera, but he told me quit calling his wife that.
Oh,
I will no longer call you Sonera.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, he did. Listen, if I give you a nickname, it's a term of endearment, and I love you. Everybody I know
know.
got a little mad, but it's cool. It's cool because I don't want it to bother neither one of y'all, so I won't do it no more. Scenario is retired.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. No, you meant that thing. Growing in discipline when it comes to eating and fellowship with God. Ooh, I love
Amen.
that.
Amen.
I love that. This week I am going to grow by ooh. This week I'm going to grow by being more silent. I'm going to grow this week by being more silent. So for this week I'm going to intentionally um unless he tells me to say something, I'm gonna not say something. I'm gonna not speak, and that's for a reason. But I'm gonna be more silent this week. But I also will be more vocal in areas where I was allowing myself to just give in and be quiet. That doesn't feel good, and is not growth. It's not growth. Just to say, well, never mind, forget it. That's not growth at all. So that's how I'm gonna grow this week. Anybody else want to put it down in the chat? How will you grow this week? And if you want to think about it and you don't want to share it out loud, make sure you write it down. There's power in either saying it out loud for accountability or writing it down and putting it up for accountability. So with that being said, it was an amazing show today. So glad you all joined us. So glad you joined us.
Mhm. Thank you guys for joining us today. Please share this podcast on all social medias. If you like any clips from it, please take the clip and post it on your page or on your Instagram page or Facebook or even on your TikTok and share it with the people so that our channel can continue to grow. If you have not, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms so you can keep up to date. We're going to have a lot of different things happening this year. You guys will see them as they roll out. It's a surprise because we want to keep you guys entertained, but also we want the platform to grow. So please help us by sharing. You have anything else to say before I go and tell people what to do with their crown? I told you this season I was going to have a crown.
I was about to tell you forgot the crown. Where is it? Oh, That's okay.
I can't get up and get it, but I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it ready next time. It's gonna be sitting right here, and I'm gonna be like, "Yaka!" The freedom. Okay. Just to be like fan out of it. Please do not let your crowns sag to the side. Don't kick them on the floor. Don't step on them. Pick them up. Put it on your head. Wear it proudly. You are a child of the King. He loves you. We love you. We want you guys to have a wonderful week, and we see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.